Welcome viewers, this is Windshear. Happy holidays, glad you could join me. Yes, this is more Destiny gameplay for those of you that joined me with Battlefield 4. To be honest with you, I just haven't been playing with it lately, playing it that much that is. That's because of this game, and that's kind of the synopsis of this video I want to discuss, is kind of where I'm at with my channel right now, the content, the lack of publication lately, and kind of going back to where I was a few videos ago. I kind of announced a few videos ago I was well, bringing Destiny content to my channel, as well as then just a couple videos ago I was also mentioning about going back to Battlefield. Well, I had played Battlefield, played it just a couple days ago. It was fun. It was I was just basically going on big tears with M60, and I was on top of the roof and I was wiping out mobs of teams of the players on the enemy team, and I was just like, I wasn't really having the level of fun that I have with this game, Destiny. What you're seeing right here is Crucible gameplay. This is highlights from Iron Banner. What you're seeing me run with right here is a Monte Carlo. It's an exotic weapon. One of the great things about this game is that you can get weapons and random drops, or through bounties, or just exotic bounties, or just a plethora of ways of getting weapons, and then bringing them into the multiplayer. That really makes you feel unique, distinct. But Destiny does a good job of balancing the exotics for the most part, to where really any gun you run with you can do good, so you don't have to have all these guns, but it just makes it more fun and enjoyable. I guess the uniqueness and just the enjoyability of the gameplay. So what I'm trying to say here is that I really can't put my finger on it, but this game, I just can't put it down, and that's why I have been kind of neglecting my channel lately. And with Battlefield, I just, I know they got this new DLC coming out, and I just don't know if it's going to do it for me there either, because what I would really like to see is some new weapons in terms of content for Battlefield. Right now it just feels dry to me, Battlefield. A lot of the videos I see are just the same things people have always done, loadouts and such, and I don't want to just regurgitate the same content like that on my channel. And really, in terms of what the future will bring with my channel, I'm not so sure. Appreciate you guys stick with me. I think I'm in a transition period, as are a lot of people right now with YouTube, because the games out there, frankly, just let us down quite a bit. Destiny is a great game, but it's despised by the critics. It gets terrible scores with any content release. The latest example was the Dark Below DLC. I love it, but I mean, it's getting 6.0 from IGN. That's pretty bad, considering especially how much they put into this game. With this gameplay you're seeing right now, there's a lot to this game. I'm really finding some very competitive nature in this multiplayer, in this Crucible in particular with Destiny. I don't know if you just saw me throw that lightning grenade. I stuck it on the wall behind my opponent. I do that a lot. Blocking up quarters with this grenade. Lots of tactics in this gameplay that I'm observing. It's very competitive, much more different feel than Battlefield, but just as competitive, if not more, in a lot of regards. Now, I'm not saying this game's perfect and polished in every regard, but it's just fun, and it just keeps my attention. I guess that's what it all boils down to with my channel. Will always take the seat behind my enjoyability in terms of what I enjoy to play. I only play what I enjoy to play. I post content on my channel because I enjoy doing it, and right now Battlefield just isn't doing that for me. A little side note too, I'm a little jaded about not getting the DICE approved tag. For some reason, I guess they finally came around to releasing those about a year after release of Battlefield 4. And I don't know what the grounds were for determining that, but I'm sure any of you guys that follow my channel know that I received that tag with Battlefield 3. Oh, look at this play right here, getting chased across the map by a Blade Dancer. So outplayed this guy. I mean, that super's dang near impossible to outdo. And I mean, when you outplay a guy like that, you got to put the dance out, you got to put the wave. That was great. A real good moment right there. I mean, that's really tough to do. I'm going on some pretty big tears here in Iron Banner. But back to Battlefield, I did not get the DICE Friends tag this time around. I was kind of looking forward to it. I really wasn't sure what the criteria was, what the grounds were to get yourself into it. But I was probably a little complacent in myself and not being very proactive about going out and trying to obtain that. But again, I see it awarded to other people out there. I don't think that necessarily merits that award. because you know, I've always supported Battlefield on my channel. I mean, from the get-go, Battlefield 4 it launched, despite its problems, I was still there supporting it in its worst times. I still enjoyed the game. I still stood by it, and I just feel like a lot of times a lot of that goes unnoticed. I'm not asking for recognition, but to, you know, throw a guy a bone every now and then, because I put a lot of work into Battlefield, and I just feel like I just haven't got much out of it, particularly with Battlefield 4. You know, the following's just been so abysmal that I really just don't even see much point of producing Battlefield 4 content. Not that to say that I don't want to, it's just right now I just need to find a reason to keep doing it, and you know, I just don't know what more I could do. I could keep doing my survivability series with it. I do enjoy doing that, but again, it's just all boils down to is getting gameplay down, and it just feels real lackluster lately playing a Battlefield. Whereas this is fresh, it's still very challenging to me, even though it's got its problems, it's got its limitations. Destiny to me has a lot of potential for a competitive shooter, and with the latest DLC release, they've added a few more maps as well. To add into the mix of stuff. But Iron Banner here was what this was. Iron Banner is this basically this is where the best of the best go. This is where you go with your highest rank gear, your highest rank weapons, and you go against players that have the same. And there is no balancing system like there is in traditional Crucible. So if you're a rank 31 player and you're going up against a rank 25 player, that guy's pretty foolish for even trying to partake in that event, because it's more likely not his defense and offensive capability isn't going to be able to match yours. But when you're going against other players that are equally matched as you on equal footing, it's a different caliber game, and it's very competitive. It's very enjoyable. It's very intense, and especially playing as a Titan, because the one thing to say about Titan is I think it's the weakest class in Crucible. But with its weaknesses also comes some strengths, and there are certain aspects that I really enjoy, like the lightning grenade, as I was showing you. The super to me is pretty bad, but I like the shoulder charge. I like the just like the feel. I like the just the overall movement of the player. I just feel like I'm not playing. I don't know if this is a good comparison, but I just don't feel like I'm playing like these cheap guys that are warlocks and hunters running around with their blink and their big supers, gold gun, etc. So I feel like you're at a much big disadvantage. So when you win, is what I'm trying to say. I really feel like I've earned it and I've distinguished myself, because you don't see many Titans going on big tears in Iron Banner. I was getting some 15 kill streaks. This is, I think, the highest clip I'm showing here is a 10 kill streak I got. Just a lot of fun. Just the intenseness of the gameplay, the speed at which it goes, that's kind of where I'm getting at. You know, Battlefield can't replicate the speed of the engagements here, because you're constantly fighting. One of the game modes I would like to see them release with Destiny is a game mode without this threat detector being on all the time. That's a radar in the upper left-hand corner of the screen always being on, kind of giving you an indication when enemies about to approach. I think you can read that a little too much. Look at that grenade, that lightning grenade up there. I posted that up behind the enemy. I got two of them here with my armor Materian armor chest plate, that is. So I get to throw two of those things. Again, I just lock off certain segments of the corridors there. Really use it to my advantage. So many times I lean on that grenade. I think it's one of the best grenades you have in the game. But I just want to thank you guys for sticking with me this long. I wish you all happy holidays. We'll see what next year brings with my channel. I will be looking into Battlefield Hardline. I'll have to see how that pans out. I just haven't seen much gameplay yet. Of course, I played the beta. We'll see how it... I mean, we'll just see how it goes. I'm not holding my hopes up too high for Hardline. But of course, I will be there, guys. So if you are just Battlefield 4 viewers and you're looking for me to propose some Battlefield content, stick with me a little bit longer before you unsubscribe, because I know many of you are probably contemplating that here as I keep posting Destiny gameplay. For those of you that are with me with Destiny, stick with me as well. I'm probably going to keep going into this series, give you some tips and tricks here on the Titan specifically. Don't have any other classes unlocked yet. I'm contemplating that as well, to see if time allows me to. I just don't see it happening right now with me getting other classes, but in general I just like to show Crucible gameplay. That's probably the only thing I'll be really showing with Destiny, other than just a random video with such. But again, Destiny viewers, Battlefield viewers, thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking with me this long. I will be sticking around for next year. I'll have content to come on both games, that is. Battlefield guys, just be a little bit more patient with me. I'll probably post some Battlefield 4 content here at some point. Just it's going to take some time where I have to get kind of my motivation back to do it. But leave comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the future here. with my channel, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, why you don't want to see it, and such. You know, I take any kind of criticism. That's just part of doing YouTube. But enjoy doing the content still. I appreciate you guys sticking with me again, and I will see you guys on the battlefield.